Hello everyone, I'm ViperofVic and welcome to my first sound stream where I'm going to compose some music live for you. I haven't prepared or anything. I just start up the program and we just go from there from scratch. A lot of people have been asking me how I make my 8-bit revisions, so I thought I should show you. First of all, I extract samples from Nintendo songs, the NSF files. I took Shatterhand, for example, and I used Foobar 2000 for this. So if we play a song, wait, it's a good one. So here you have the song, and if you go to, you can download plugins for Foobar, and one of them is called GEP Control, and with that you can override the songs. And if you fill this in, you see, so there we go, that's pretty much the original pace. And from here I can check or uncheck these boxes and we get the drums. And if I slow things down, it's easier to distinguish each sound. I mean, some songs are better than others. This one is pretty, up-tempo, so it's hard to pick drums from this one. But I choose songs with long, extended notes. And then I just pick up the drum sounds here. The bass, the classic triangle bass that we're used to from the earlier Nintendo games. And we have the square. I use that for bass as well, I will show you later on. And the higher pitch notes, I use them for melodies and all that, so I just extract the samples from here, and then here in I use Ableton Live to create the songs, and then we have the bass here, and I will show you quickly how this works. I have 3 different kinds of basses just to make it more give it a fatter sound. So we have here. We have that traditional bass, the triangle bass, and here we have the lower square bass that I mentioned. And to accentuate the bass hits, I extracted the bass from Journey to Celius, because Journey to Celius and Snake's Revenge and a lot of other games, they use this extra chip. I don't remember the name of it, but they have this extra chip to create more sounds, and it sounds like this. So, all together, and then we have the melody. I use 3 different channels with the same sound, and I use them for, well, first an arpeggio, then a solo, and then fill. That's just what I feel like putting there, so it depends on the song. Here I use a fill, which is the same as the arpeggio, but it's 1 octave lower and without the breaks between the notes, without the staccatos. So together, and then I got the solo. And I mean, you want to be able to go high with that, and the sample is more adequate when it comes to higher notes. It sounds more clean than the other one that we got over here. So this is, I just call them bass, high and low, and bass is obviously bass. These 2 are melodies. It's the low samples sample. Actually, it's just one sample, and I use it in different ways. The low sample is the one that I use for my ghost covers, where I put the song, and it sounds like... Oh wait, I don't think I got something. No, it's empty right now. I only got strings here. I made this just to show you guys how I work with the samples. So I got strings. And this sounds much better in lower, in a lower register, as shown here. And I prefer to use it there. If you go too high with it, it just won't sound good. We can pull this one up an octave, and you will hear it gets too strained. The notes get too strained, and I don't like that, so I'll try to keep it down here. It sounds more natural. We have the drums, and then first of all I have the kick, and then we have the toms. You will only hear 2 toms here now, but it gets more heavy that way. And I have the snare drums, and I've sampled this one from Mega Man 3 because they use a lot of different kind of snares, I guess. Yeah, but it gets more texture. Here we have the hi-hat, and it sounds like this here, this one. And then I have explosions that I use to mark, you know, choruses, verses, things like that, breaks, whatever. And I have that one. I can do like this, just to show you what kind of explosions I have. And then I've reversed them. So I use that for build-ups, and then we have drums that I've taken from Snake's Revenge. Snake's Revenge is one of the games that use this extra ship, so I took some drums from there as well, and it sounds like this. Here. And it's pretty much just different kind of snares and a kick. And then we have SFX. I recently added this, and it's just really... I can show you what this sounds like this. Remove you for the time being. There we go. And then for more chaotic songs, I put this alarms here as well. I think just to create, if I want to make a more chaotic song or something, well, it's special effects, so I mean, why not? The drums all together sounds like this. And I mean, you take it easy there. There we go. And you can really tell gets a little bit more oomph together. So we can open. There we go. So all these together, the bass, the strings, and a solo. yeah, so that's it. That's how I make things. So yeah, let's make a song. We can start with the drums just because and see what we get out of that. This one's going pretty fast actually. Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. I think it's like that. And then just do it again. And you will skip this word. Can you do that, guys? No, just. Oh, I can do this. It'll work. Something like this. I think you want one there. Anyways. Yeah, that should do. And we can put an explosion here just to build things up. Want to fix this one. This. Look at that. Oh. What's it? Like that, yeah, yeah. So then we have